We kind of have to start off from the beginning, but trust me, it pays off, okay? So about a year ago, I was on my laptop watching YouTube on a pretty average day, and a video pops up on my feed. It's titled, Why 2025 is Numerically the Best Year. It's by one of my favorite YouTubers named Stand Up Maths. So I click on it and I watch it. The creator, Matt Parker, talks about how 2025 is the square of 45 and how 45 is also a triangle number. And he says that he's gonna turn 45 in 2025. And he's been anticipating that for like a decade. So I'm kind of like, 2025 is a square year. I didn't even realize it. But I realized something else, and I run downstairs and I check with my parents just to make sure. They're both turning 45 in 2025 as well. I think they were at the time both 45 already. Matt Parker wasn't. But I thought that was really cool that their ages multiplied by each other would make the year. They didn't really care, but it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think I would have ever realized this if it wasn't for Matt Parker. So another time skip, it's a few weeks later, and I'm applying to the Penn Mathematics Academy. I'm trying to write one of my essays for admittance, and the question is along the lines of like, why do you want to come here? And my essay, I think it felt decent, but I couldn't think of something that would like actually show my interest in mathematics, right? So I remembered this fact about my parents' ages and how when they were multiplied together made the year, and I used it in my application. It showed my interest in mathematics, and I wanted to share it with people there. I thought that other people there might have been interested, unlike my parents. So I finished my application, and I was actually accepted to the program. And it was possibly thanks to this mathematics fact. I might not have gotten in without it. So cut to about a month ago, right? I'm taking like a 5-hour drive to Pennsylvania, and I finally get to Penn. And I remember the campus, it was so beautiful, it was extensive, it was large. I met so many great people there. I have so many friends that I made there. I have all their Instagrams and everything. I even mentioned the aforementioned fact to a couple of these people. So after like 2 weeks of learning about math, and I think it was like linear algebra and all this stuff, topology, it was great. The math group went on a field trip to the International Congress of Mathematicians. I think it was like the second to last day or something. And turns out it was being held super close to campus, which made it perfect. If you don't know, the ICM is the largest and most prestigious global meeting in mathematics. It's only held once every 4 years, which means this was a very special opportunity. So as underage students from Penn, we couldn't attend any of the lectures, but we could go upstairs and look at the galleries and all of the presentations that were occurring. So I'm walking around, I'm meeting up with different people and friends. It's a pretty awesome place. I mean, there's different exhibits, there's countless different fields of mathematics. One of the exhibits I went to was the Mathematical Association of Americas, or the MAA stand. I took a copy of each journal that they had, which I'm very happy about. After exploring more exhibits, I walked over to an area with wooden displays on a table, and they showed how different geometrical shapes behaved differently on different surface shapes. So like if you have a triangle and you place it on a concave, like kind of spherical display, you make it the right size, the triangle will have angles that don't add up to 180 degrees. So after a few minutes, I'm like looking around, I kind of look to my left, I think I'm about to leave, and I see someone like I think I recognize. I look closer, and like to my disbelief, the different parts of their face, different parts that I'm recognizing, they keep matching up. He looks back and he says something along the lines of like, "You must watch mathematics YouTube videos. I'm Matt Parker, it's nice to meet you." I shake his hand. I introduced myself as Owen Seeger. We talked for a little bit. I told him I knew him from Numberphile, which was actually a mistake since I really knew him from Stand Up Maths, but like I was nervous, okay? It was so cool finally meeting someone that was famous, and it was something I had wanted to do kind of my whole life. Side note, apparently I met Stephen Ogg, who's like the guy from The Walking Dead and the guy that plays Trevor Phillips in GTA, and it's like, I met him when I was 8. I didn't know anything about him then, so like I couldn't tell him how much I actually appreciated him. So that's why this experience with Matt Parker was pretty great. So of course I told Matt Parker about the math fact from his video that let me write in the essay and get into the Penn program and then come to the International Congress of Mathematicians conference and meet him. He said something like, "Oh, I completed the loop." And I was like, yes, that's exactly what I was trying to get at. He said he never met a couple who were both 45, which I thought was really cool. So like, I guess it's a unique experience that I made for him. And we got a few pictures and we said our goodbyes. I'm obviously very excited after meeting Matt Parker. I mean, I'll show you this video. Wow, I just met Numberphile. That's crazy. And I obviously told all of my friends in the program that were there, and they were pretty interested.
You know that guy that makes videos for the Numberphile? He had another channel.
You know the YouTube channel Numberphile.
No, just show him the person.
I will, okay. It's kind of funny how he acts like the person in his videos, you know? Like, it's weird saying things to a YouTube person and like having them respond to you. It was weird in the moment. Before I left, I went back to him and I also got this signature. which is pretty neat. I think it's my name in binary, and he says hooray for 45 squared, which is awesome. Now I hope he remembers me if we cross paths again, though I know it's like a 50-50 shot. So who knows, maybe if everyone likes and subscribes to this channel, Matt might see the video and comment on this channel. In that case, hi, I love your videos, and please give me a shout out. In conclusion, Matt Parker is awesome, so you could subscribe to Stand Up Maths. You should also subscribe to this channel since I'm awesome too, but like a little less. Okay, bye guys.